Hello, let's take a look at a question regarding midpoints of a line. A sketch of a line with equation y equals to 3x plus 6 is shown below. The line passes through the point A, B, and M, where M is the midpoint of the line. We know the equation of the line, but we don't know our point A and B, which would help us find the midpoint. So let's start by finding that first. Looking at point A, it crosses through the y-axis, which means that my x in this case is going to be 0. We need to find our y. So my equation is y equals to 3x plus 6. I know my x coordinate, not my y. So y is going to be 3 lots of 0 plus 6. So y is going to be 3 times 0 is 0, so 6. So my coordinate here is going to be 0 and 6. Now, same thing we do for our point B. B is going through the x-axis, which means the value of my y in this case, because we're not going up and down, is going to be 0. So we can use that to find our x. So y is equals to 3x plus 6. We know our y, which is 0. 3 times by, we don't know x, plus 6. So I'm going to take away 6 on both sides. I'm left with negative 6. 3x, divide both sides by 3. I'm left with negative 2, which is my value of my, the value of my x. So now that I have got both my x and my y intercept, now I can find the midpoint of the line. When we're looking at a midpoint of a line, it is very important to remember all I'm finding is average of my x coordinates and average of my y coordinates. So let's start by doing that. So my coordinate A, and this is how I prefer to write it because it makes it easier. So these are my x and y, and my b coordinates are negative 2 and 0. I'm finding for the midpoint, I need to find the average of both the x and the y. So let's start with my x coordinate. So I'm going to do 0 plus negative 2 divided by 2, my x coordinate, and for my y coordinate I'm going to do 6 plus 0 divided by 2, and that would give me my average. So moving on, I will get negative 2 here, negative 2 over 2, and for my y I've got 6 over 2. We're going to simplify, so my x coordinate is going to be negative 1, and that's going to be 3. That is my midpoint of the line. That would give you your final answer. Thank you.